What does multiplication mean? Multiplication mean, underneath all of these are different ways that we can describe multiplication. Daniela, give us one, please. Repeated addition.
Top one.
Yep, well done. Good work, Bergerac. Ross? Lots of. Okay, I'm not sure which one that is, so I'll come back to. Right, okay, well done. Obviously, with some shrewd members of the class. Ezra? And it's about the children reflecting upon the different routes that they might be able to take and the strategy that's right for them. So the lesson you looked at there today, we're looking at two strategies to multiply, the column method and the grid method.
The grid method, it's got the way it's set out in words, it's in grids, yeah? And the column method's in columns.
Well, it's a way of working out a multiplication sum that's
Bigger than repeated addition.
yeah.
Now, having that culture about maths, there's not one way to do it. There's various ways, and it's up to the child to find out the way that suits them, that they'll really be able to remember.
The teachers let us choose the level of difficulty that we feel most confident with. So we call these challenges.
In Wroxham, we challenge ourselves.
We always choose our own challenges.
Yeah.
So your teachers don't have to go like, you have to choose this challenge, you can't choose this challenge.
It's the challenge we feel that's right for us.
Every day we do different learning, so we can't always choose the same challenge because you don't know if it will be too easy or too hard for you.
I thought I should start off on challenge 2 to get confident and then move on to
Yeah, because challenge 1 was a little easy for us.
Yeah.
They will make that choice based upon their own reflection on what they can achieve and how they need to make that next step forward, and constantly look at how we can challenge ourselves. And it's part of the ethos of the school, from Alison, the head teacher, right down to the children. Well, I should say from the children right down to their head, really, because the children are focused.
We choose an easy one. It's not just it's not challenging ourselves, and it's not getting better at our learning.
Yeah, it's not learning.
Yeah, you just whiz through and you won't learn anything, and then if you go on a really hard challenge,
then you will sort of learn stuff, but then you'll never get the answer right because it's like really hard for you.
And when I speak to teachers, talk about learning about limits, two things usually pop up. One of them is, don't the children always go for the easy challenge? And the second one is, don't they always go for the challenge their friends choose? And genuinely, the children, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, will choose a challenge that's right for them.
we don't choose the same challenges as our friends. We do this challenge that is right for us, and if it's too hard,
we go down a challenge, and if it's too easy, we go up a challenge.
You don't want to choose your friend that's going to talk about a movie.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Or like what you're doing outside at break time, at lunchtime. You have to choose someone who you're friends with, but you get on sensible with them.
Me and Eden, we were working together because we were on the same challenge, and Eden was getting a bit confused, and I was just like helping her, like, does this number go here? Is this the answer? And we were just checking with each other, but no copying.
Don't really copy anyone's work because you won't learn either.
You're just copying it, and then the teacher thinks that you can do it and doesn't think you
and then he won't give you some help.
We all know that we shouldn't be copying other people's work.
And we know if they copy, they just don't know like what the answer is, and they won't get better.
Plus, anyway, what if someone got it wrong and you copied it? You're getting the same mistake.
Yeah.
If the other person's not feeling very confident, the other person
say,
is.
how do you feel about doing this, or what do you think you should do now? And you help them along.
But you don't just give them all the answers.
I think within a classroom, ideas around learning and trying to create a culture of trust and openness and humility and empathy, it's got to be modelled by the teacher from day one. From day one. And if the teacher's not modelling that behaviour, then how can you expect the students to reflect upon their own learning?
You're not a robot and you're going to get things wrong.
Yeah.
If you got every answer correct, Mr. Davey would probably be more surprised than if you got every answer wrong.
They don't say, oh, you're on challenge 1 and I'm on challenge 5.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
They're like really positive. They're really supportive.
Yeah.
So they help us with our learning. When other people challenge themselves, you really want to challenge yourself as well because they inspire you.
It's getting away from this idea of fixed ability, where a child has a fixed ability, but more, what can we do to enable the child to progress and to progress and to progress and to progress, and not put any limits upon their learning by setting by ability, or saying, okay, you're going to do this challenge, you're going to do that challenge.
Usually in challenges, I would go from challenge 1 and probably only get on to challenge 2, but today I'm really proud of myself because I started on challenge 1 as usual, but I finished on challenge 3.
Creating that culture of trust where it's okay to hold your hands up and say, do you know what, I need a bit of help with this, or I'm not very confident with this. And if the teacher models that, the teaching team are modelling that, the staff are modelling that, then the children are straight away going, no, this is a safe place to do this. How can we ask our children to be open and reflect if us as teachers aren't doing it? It smacks of hypocrisy, and it's just not going to work.